Persistence, the quality of sticking to something even if discouragement or difficulties arise. As I head back to Ohio for my 7th consecutive 4-hour drive with little to no promising intel on trail cameras that either bugs I've been targeting are moving in daylight. But with less than 3 weeks remaining of the Ohio whitetail season, what do I have to lose? Alright, now just getting all set up here. Last night was pretty slow. Didn't even see a single deer, but it's just how it goes sometimes. And I figured with the sun being out, high up in the sky, and it being cooler out, that they'd get up and move around for us. But that just wasn't the case. So back out here tonight. It's snowing, like a snowy rain, whatever you want to call it, earlier today, and there's still a little bit leftover snow on the ground. But now it's just kind of a wet, foggy drizzle, whatever you want to call it right now, but it's making it feel a lot cooler than it actually is. So we're here if he slips up tonight, but if nothing ends up happening, we'll be back down here next weekend. I got 2 more weekends after this one, so we're just gonna keep trying, and hopefully sooner or later he'll slip up for us, and we'll be here when he does. Oh. Oh man. I can't get this in focus right now. Oh. Oh, I really wanted that split G2 one, but they got nervous, so I just hurried up and drew. And the other clean 10 was right there, so I got on him and I just drilled them, watched him go down the field. 7 trips, segment 7. 2 years in a row we've tagged or killed a good buck in segment 7. Oh my god. Oh. I'm sitting here and I look over in the corn up by the road, and I see the farmer. He's walking through the corn up there, and I'm like, so I call Matt. I'm like, make sure he don't come out. Next thing I know, I look over and these bucks are at like 80 yards. They come out, they take forever, and finally they cross through this fence row, and they're sitting there on the side of the fence row and they're just staring at the farmer. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna suck. And they just finally end up working their way in, and oh my god, I cannot. Get Alex and Tyler on here.
Yo!
Hold on. You there?
Yo!
We are done in Ohio, boys.
You kill one?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's
I
dead.
was like, I think it's like dusk right now. Why is he calling me? That's the same as soon as they called him, but you killed him. Like it's light out.
Dude, he's dead.
Son of a bitch.
He's dead in the field. What about the main camera?
I got the main camera on you. I got it on you. Main camera. Man, it's pretty rough, isn't it?
7 trips.
Huh?
7 trips.
Amen. That is a beautiful, beautiful one.
That one's a little bit bigger, but they started wigging out and not letting this one slip out through the fingers, so he was the last one standing there, which was his mistake.
That's good stuff.
Gotta have fun with it.
Well, here we go. We're at Cameron's house right now. We're getting all packed up. He saw Apollo, which is a buck we've been going after for 2 years. He saw him last night, so we're going to go get set up on him. It's kind of warm today. It's about 40 degrees, but it's sunny. The pressure's high, so let's get after him.
stud 3-year-old walked by about 35, 40 yards. He's the 3-year-old that hangs out with Apollo. Apollo's big 5-year-old. This is Alpha Farm, it's Cameron's farm, so I'm not going to shoot anything less than a 4-year-old here, but damn, he was pretty deer. Well, here we go, we're up down at Cameron's house in southern Ohio. Sitting in Sandy Coat Rocky in last year. It's a big bedding area, so hopefully they'll come out to feed. This weather's been kind of nasty today. It's been winds whipping, it's been on and off snow and hail, but it's supposed to die down before dark, so hopefully they move.
All right, here we go. We're off to Missouri. It's segment 7, and I just got everything loaded in the truck. Shot my bow for a little bit today. I'm feeling super good. Can't wait to get to Missouri. I'm super excited. I decided last minute that I'm leaving today and not tomorrow, but that gives me tomorrow evening to sit, so I get 3 sits instead of 2 sits. It's gonna be a long drive, but we're ready to go, so here we go. All right, Chris is putting us in the killing spot tonight. You ready, buddy?
Maybe.
He says maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. Yeah. Grab all my stuff. I know I'm forgetting like everything right now. What are we missing? Just the heater in my backpack. The big heater is in the bed of my truck. You want to water anything? Or are you good? You got one? All right. You gonna have these out here? Yeah, but the fast kind, the OG kind. Never heard of it. I'll teach you the way. Just gotta know it. Followed by get twisted.
I don't want a whole one. I'll split it with
No way. I'm gonna eat this whole pack by myself. They're normally not like frozen. But still, they're way better than regular ones. Pretty good, isn't it?
We got about 15 minutes until sunset. We have saw 0 deer. 2 turkey, but 0 deer. But that's okay. It's our first night, and didn't know what to expect. We definitely did not expect all of our beans to be eaten completely up. Yeah, so we got another 30 minutes or so, and hopefully something wants to come in here and eat some of these beans that are non-existent. Maybe. If not, we got games. Gotta keep the kids entertained. You started. I did start it. He's like, let me try it. All right, this is our second sit in Missouri. We're hunting a blind that I've never sat before. It's up on top of this hill. We got a ton of bedding behind us. We got some clover and some beans out in front of us. Looks like deer have been digging in here. They've been tearing this up pretty good, so that's a good sign. We're getting nestled in here. Got the expedition in hand. It's our second day in Missouri. We got 1 day left tomorrow, and hopefully we see some deer tonight.
Day 3, Missouri, last day. Looks good to me. Well, we're dialed at 17 yards. Should be good.
Oh, we need.
See.
Oh, man. Oh, I love the same spot.
That'll work.
That's funny.
Let's go hunting. And the garbage. Don't forget the garbage. Chris knows I love opening gates. It's my favorite thing. You ever feel like someone's watching?
There's someone watching.
set up in the blind, and there's deer shit everywhere in this food plot, which is a pretty good sign. You grab that card, so we're gonna check and see what's on that card. And it's last day in Missouri, so hoping one of these big boys come through here. We'll see. With no horns on his head. That's 6.5-year-old buck. 6.5-year-old deer. I didn't know how close he was gonna get. Jumps the fence, comes all the way into like 10 yards, literally right in front of the blind. Me and Chris are just, all you could do is laugh because it's, what do you do? It sucks, but it's funny at the same time. It's kind of like the worst tease in the whole world. Like, I'm a giant deer with no horns on my head. You wait all season for an opportunity like that, and he comes in with no horns on his head. Hopefully we find him. Hopefully we can find his sheds though. I mean, you have his sheds from like 3 years ago. And he just has some giant brow tines. So we just call him a tall brow buck. But it was a cool encounter. He was super close. I couldn't get the footage I wanted to. It was pretty foggy through the windows, but he was so freaking close. He was literally right here. Strike one. And it's still early. 3:30. The next one's gotta make it. Something just happened. We were buck hunting, and then a bunch of does came in, and one blew, and now that doe is dead, and it happened in like 10 minutes. Chris just goes, "Oh, now you're dead." Grabs his bow, shoots her. You were gonna shoot her first. I was gonna shoot her, but they were shooting out my window, shoot right behind that fence. Chris had a good shot, so I said, "Shoot her." We still got daylight left. Yeah, we still got half an hour of daylight, maybe 20 minutes of daylight, so you never know. But
They didn't know what happened.
no, they had no idea what happened. But yeah, that's what you get for blowing.
See ya.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease, as they say. Boom, she got the window shut, kicked the heater on. I had my bow in my hand for five minutes or something. It was cold. That was cool though.
That feels good.
Chris didn't hesitate. He's like, "Oh, now you're dead." It's like, "Oh, okay."
Meat in the freezer.
Meat in the freezer. Sweet. Tractor for 100 yards. Decided we're gonna back out. got good blood though with the snow. It's not like, yeah, we got a good trail, so. Yeah, she's good now. She'll be good later or in the morning.
Better spec.
Yep.
A little bit. Quarter and two. That's it. We clipped the lung and liver. But she took us for a run, but we got her. They got her for the coyotes, did.
That's right. Nice doe. Made a good shot. Came up on her. She's still alive. Chris obviously did this a couple times before. He snuck up on her and slit her throat, and that's something that is kind of the sad part about deer hunting. But you know, you care so much about hunting these animals and not letting them suffer, and it's not something that's fun. It's definitely not something you look forward to hunting, but it's got to be done. And it was cool. He didn't hesitate. He made it happen, and she didn't suffer at all. So super cool to see, and got a big doe down. Congrats, man. Thanks. This is what the bale truck's actually for. That's how you do it right there.
Yeah, shit.
It's a wrap on Missouri. Heading back home. Pretty shot doe, good doe last night. I got a chance to film it and do the recovery, so that was pretty fun. Had an awesome trip down here as usual. Can't thank Chris and Ryan enough for letting me come down here and putting up with me, and just very thankful to get to hunt and travel the way that I do. So get back on the road, heading back to Michigan.